worked for the CPS. She was a court, what she call herself, something like a court psychologist, court child psychologist, where her expertise was to get usable, actionable evidence from children after they've been abused. Oh my god, dude. This chick was full of tattoos. That's when I realized that any chick with a tattoo is any more than like one that's a hidden one. If it's visible and normal, like the more visible tattoos that she can't hide, the more crazy she is. Every inch is just more and more crazy until you get to 100% crazy. That's right. So that was just okay. So anyway, so she had this woman had been severely abused herself, and that's why she went into this field of work. And she was messed up. She was messed up, lady. That's another one I discovered the occult, how the occult abuse children. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, she was saying that the reporters will actually not report the most heinous shit because they know that people freak out about it and they complain. They complain to the station and then threaten to get their advertisers pulled. So there's this range of things that they want to report on. And most of the most of the was heinous fucking shit. I can't even, she told me just a couple brief things. And I was just like, okay, I don't really know. I want to know anymore. She's like, yeah, exactly. You don't, this is disgusting. We live in a very, there's a very thin sheen of civilization on top of some very brutal, extremely nasty. Not everybody, like most people are just are normal. They haven't had these traumas happen to them. But if these traumas have happened to them, and it's like 1 to 5 to 7 to 12%, these traumas that have happened to them, they can't help themselves. They literally feel like it's their duty, and it kind of is if we're a culture that allows this to occur, that has to force children to, in these situations, that they have to become brutal later on. That means the society has become ultra criminal, and the only way to survive, right? This is a survival instinct. This is all survival instincts. If your children are coming to a society and they're treated shittily, just like a dog, they're going to be nasty, man. And because they have to, right? The signal they're getting from the environment is that the world is dangerous. And if you don't fight back and get kind of messy, put that caring part of yourself away and say, okay, the genes take primary, because let's just be real, okay, the genes that didn't do this are not here anymore. Let's be okay. We've gone through some serious Darwinian effects in Europe. I don't know if you've looked at all the wars and famines and plagues and slavery and the whole thing. It's just been a complete nightmare. To survive that, there's a gene that kicks in if things aren't going too well, or that things are going too well, aren't or are to the extremes. We get extreme, right? And we start to see these behaviors. So we're in that phase of our society. The boomers are completely checked out. They're like, no, it's fine. We have pensions, and there's insurance, and the roads are paved, and we got gas and stuff coming in, and the shelves are stocked. All I have to do is take my card down with my retirement funds, and that I worked, that I was taken care of. I lived in a phase of the society where things actually worked. People kept their promises. For the most part, I think we could expect things to kind of be taken care of, and people not be abusive and scamming. And they're like, no, that's how things are, right? And it's like, no, man. The phase completely changed. I know it was slow, and you weren't really paying attention because you were on vacation, and everything was working out for you. So why would you need to fucking pay attention to how the world actually works and who's running it, what's behind it? Yeah. So they're like, oh, I have no idea. So they have no clue that this is occurring. The only people that are paying attention is like Gen X, and then the millennial people, they bought in too, but they're like, wait a second. And Gen Z is like, you know what? Y'all are all fucked. Y'all are all fucked. Gen X, you fucking fell down. You couldn't get a toehold. Well, and you were locked out. It's like, well, that's you kept going with it. It's like, yeah, what we're supposed to do. We thought it would get better, and it kept getting worse. But 2% every year got just a little bit worse. And we're now like, hey, wait a second. And now Gen Z's like looking at all this shit going, oh, flip tables time. Flip tables time. We got to try and figure something else. And I hope the thing doesn't get worse again because the powers that be, the things that people in control, they thrive in these moments. They actually set up events to do this kind of shit. And they really want to get their socialist utopia thing because that's what they really want to do. They really want to give up trying to manage 7 billion people. They want to go down to 500,000. They feel that's manageable for them. And everybody else can get fucked. And if you ask them for help, they're going to put you on the UBI and they're going to slow kill plan, a medium to slow kill plan. And you might be in the lottery where it's fast kill. And they're going to pump people full of drugs and pseudo foods and keep them on these plantations, and they're going to live one generation. They're all going to be neutered from the stuff they're eating. I mean, basically, that's what's happening now. So all the useless eaters are going to die off or get caught up in their weird fucking religion, their social religion of the left, which is worshiping government. You fools! And then, of course, there'll be the outskirts, which is why I'm talking about Lexington all the time. All of a sudden, is because they're. This is the plan. We've got about 7 to 10 years before they're fully automated with all, where there's cities, you're not allowed to drive there. You have to use taxis. And everything's fully automated, and they use drones everywhere for cops, and they're using the 5G towers to penalize people when they fuck up, when they swear or they say something bad or use the wrong pronoun. And you're either going to be down for this system, and you're going to be either like in the middle, middle to upper part of it, which is technician, repair guy or whatever, or you're going to be like on a lower tier of a UBI, or then you have UBI plus, which they're going to let you like have nicer accommodations, but it'll be like you're still going to be in this whole system thing where you're just going to get fed a lower rung, again locked out from any kind of movement forward, and slated for elimination as the technicians become better and better with their AI systems when they think they can get a super intelligence out of it, which is not true. But they think they can, but it's not true. All right.